making
Go see your mommy.
simple pastrami today. So what I have typically, yes, for all you elitists and keyboard cooks and all that other good stuff. Yeah, a lot of times use navel, use things like that. A lot of times use brisket. I prefer brisket flat. And instead of brining it myself, this is a store-bought corned beef. Pastrami, smoked corned beef, man. So, no matter how you slice it. So, this is what I'm gonna do. We took our store-bought, it's a brisket flat here, and I desalinated it. I did it overnight, changing out the water 3 different times. And then I rinsed it off, patted it dry, and just let it sit on the rack in the fridge for a couple hours. Now we're gonna get her just cleaned up. So first off, I don't want any of this stuff on here. So I am going to take it right off. Any of this silver skin, any of anything that's going to block my rub from sitting. Man, I need a better knife. Hold on a second. Let's use this guy. Not much better. My knives need some attention. So I'm just going to trim all this off right here. Ooh, little deep, just to get some of it off. It doesn't have to be perfect, but these big long pieces here, I don't want anything to do with that. I want my flavor to go into the meat. This right here, there's no reason for that. So we're just going to square that up. That way when we slice this, you know, we just have some nice perfect slices of pastrami. Now, normally I would do this on Beast, you know, throw some nice oak at it. But today I got shit to do. So I'm going to use smoke fire. We're gonna use SmokeBoost. And that's it. This will be my first run with those Bear Mountain pellets as well. Never used them before. You know, I'm a lumberjack guy, but I seen them. They were dirt cheap. So I figured I'd give them a shot. I've heard some good things about them. So just like that. Clean this thing off a little bit, nice and straight. We'll be doing fat cap down since our heat is concentrated at the bottom. Now what I did here, this is a teaspoon of mustard seed, teaspoon of peppercorns, teaspoon of coriander, 2 teaspoons of peppercorns, sorry, and a teaspoon of celery seed. Just toasted them off, just to really get that stuff bloomed, you know. Some nice flavor in there. And what we're gonna do, we're just gonna break it up. Just break it down a little bit, wake everything up. Let all those spices know it's party time. Get them exposed. Oh man, it smells good. Typically, I mean, it's, you know, black pepper, coriander, mustard. Mustard seed adds a real nice flavor to it. Celery seed, same thing. We don't need any salt, you know, it's already been brined. Don't want to powder them, just want to split everything open. Looks pretty good to me. All right. So now I'm going to put this on my rack again, just to make it easier on me. I'm gonna hit the fat side as well. Make sure there's flavor everywhere. Smoke fire is really good about its bottom, so it won't burn. Just like that. Rest is going right up here on the top. Make a nice crust on this. Now I don't know what the hell them pellets are that I got, what flavor they are. I think they're like, I don't know, competition blend or something like that. But mild wood is real good for this. I mean, I prefer oak, but just getting a nice little bit of coating on the sides. Like that. And it smells good.
Hey folks, Joe here. I'm going to announce my ready-mates. If you want to be the first to know who she
All right,
is,
so
sign up. Join our campaign today. We'll send you an email.
oh my God. All right. Ignore all that political bullshit rhetoric. All right. There we go. Smells awesome. So, all right. Let's go light up the smoke fire, get this on here, and I'm gonna go about my day. Guys, so this is what we're doing today. I'm gonna keep it easy. It's gonna be hot today. I think they're talking, I don't know, heat index like 110 or something, and it's already blazing out here, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning, so yuck. But anyway, this is what we're gonna do here. I'm going to, you know what, I'm just jumping right into SmokeBoost. I ain't even messing with the set it first. Yes, I'm well aware that you can do that, but honestly, just doing it like this, then that way I know it's on there, I know what I'm doing, I'm not concerned about it at all. So I'm going to just keep her going. I'll clean my racks off here once I get a little temp rolling on. But we're just gonna let her roll on SmokeBoost, which typically runs anywhere between, I think it's like 160 to 190, something like that. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's somewhere around there. I know it's under 200, let me put it that way. And I'm just gonna let this thing go. Typically you would go 165, something like that on pastrami. I like to do 170 just because pastrami's not supposed to be super moist inside, but it is supposed to have some moisture. But I like it I like to know when I slice it, you know? So I'm just gonna let her go. It's probably about 165, probably closer to the 170 mark, like I said. And in the fridge, I'll let it rest for about 20 minutes on the, wrapped up, just to, cool down a little bit, not to shock it. And then into the fridge. And then we're gonna slice them up and make some lamplighters sandwiches for dinner tonight. So I'm gonna let this thing get going, and then we'll get our meat on. Yes. So what I've noticed with SmokeBoost is it will overshoot, even coming from a just a straight cold grill, clean turn on. Typically overshoots, and then it'll cool and just settle back into the SmokeBoost mode. So I like to give it about 20-25 minutes, somewhere right around there, and then it seems to really just be nice rolling, keeping around that 200 or under, somewhere right in there. So it's been about 25 minutes, and we're gonna throw our pastrami on there. Our corned beef that we're going to be turning into pastrami. So. And like I said, I am using those Bear Mountain pellets today, so we'll see. I'm just gonna put this guy right here, dead center, like I normally do, and that's it. So got the probe in. I'm just gonna let it go. I have to be an adult today, so I have stuff to do, and that's it. We're just gonna let her roll. Like I said, I'm gonna take it around the 165, 170 mark, pull it off, rest it, refrigerate it, slice it, and smile. You know what I mean? So, all right, I'll be back. What's going on, guys? So, I did not anticipate this tiny ass little brisket flat to take upwards of 8 hours. So I'm actually going on the 8-hour mark right now. I've been gone all day, and I came back here and I've been waiting for an alert because I got a little tied up. I'm running around. I'm like, man, something's crazy going on. So then I'm checking, and I'm like, man, Did that thing fail on me? Did it choke on me again? Did it freeze? Did the controller freeze? You know, I didn't know what was going on. So, you know, I'm still a little shell-shocked. So anyway, I get back and she is still just rolling smoke. I'm at 156 right now. And it is about to unleash hell out here. So anyway, there's going to be a change of plan. Typically I like to, this was supposed to be our dinner tonight, by the way. I was going to make some lamplighter sandwiches. But now typically I like to, you know, refrigerate it overnight before I do the braise. I don't necessarily like to steam. I'd rather just put it on a rack, put it in a pan, cover it up, and just take it up to that 200 degrees from there. It just, you know, that way you don't have to do it every time you want to make a sandwich, you know? So, I mean, right off the thing at 165, if you want to slice it thin, it's still going to be damn good. But if you want to look, you know, some thicker pieces, you want it to be that, you know, just that tender bite through kind of pastrami, it's best to, well, I mean, everybody says steam it, but damn, it's getting buck wild. My light just came on. But anyway, it's going to, you know, I'm going to braise it for a little bit. But like I said, everything is going to go to hell out here. We got some nasty storms coming in. And so you're not going to see me take it off. But figured I'd just do a quick update here. Rolling in at the 8-hour mark. I have no idea why. But that only tells me by the way this thing looks. And I'll show you here in a second. The bark, the everything. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. So, I don't know. I gotta say, I'm a little impressed about the SmokeBoost so far. You know, to me, it seems like kind of like a gimmick kind of shit. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you know, SmokeBoost and turbo, and it's like, you know, whatever, man. It's like, if you can make SmokeBoost, why can't you just make it smoke heavy all the time when you're cooking at low temps? But I mean, I get, you know, you got to manage how them pellets burn. You know, they can put off heat and things like that. But anyway, I know it's going to be good because it's been soaking up smoke for so long, man. And these Bear Mountain pellets actually smell pretty decent. So I'm curious. But anyway, check it out real quick. Let me just show you this. Look at that thing, man. Beautiful color on it. And it is crusty. I mean, that thing looks beautiful. Look at that. Man, oh man. But yeah, anyway, like I said, I'm just going to let this go for a little bit longer. I want to get it at least close to 160, 165 as I can. So I'm hoping I got enough time here before all this unleashes on me. And I will get it finished. It's just going to be later. So, all right, guys. It's the next day. So, typically, before you cook them, or before you actually use them, you would steam them. I just did it all last night, so that way I can just slice them whenever I want, make sandwiches whenever I want. That's it. So what I did is, after I hit 165 out there, pulled it off, put it in a hotel pan with a rack underneath it, a little bit of water, 250, and just covered it up with some tin foil, let it steam in the oven until it got to around, 200. Pulled it out, let it rest, put it in the fridge. So this is what we got. I've been waiting to do this. Look at that. Beautiful bark, beautiful color. It smells awesome. Let's see what it looks like. Oh man, get these nice and thin. You can just see when the blade goes in, all that moisture coming out. Super juicy. Look at that, come on. Check it out. Wasn't planning on eating pastrami at 6 o'clock in the morning, but fuck it. Oh man. That is awesome. Look at that. Man, oh man. You just never want to buy store stuff, man. Check it out. Man, nice smoky flavor. Way to go, SmokeBoost. Some good shit. You can't have none. You can't have none. Here. Stop it. Why'd you get so big? Why'd you get so big? You're just a puppy. All right. Did you want a piece? I'll give you a small one. It's breakfast. You're a growing puppy. You gotta sit down now. Hey, come on. Chop, chop. Good boy. Enjoy. All right, guys. That's it. That's all I got. Super simple. Super easy. You don't have to take 7 days to cure and brine and all that other good stuff. You can do it easy with just a pre-brined corned beef and smoke it. So, all right, that's it. That's all I got.